Hello beautiful people, this is your girl Alwa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. In this channel we talk about everything business and life in general, sweet stories that life has to offer us and so many more. So if you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And on today's video, we're going to talk about how to save money. I'm going to give you 10 easy ways on how to save money. Saving money should be part of your life, whether you're saving towards buying something or whether you're saving towards buying a house, buying a car, it should be part of your life. Whether you don't have an ambition of buying anything with that money, just try saving because it will help you somewhere else. You can get an emergency, and with an emergency, you will need your savings. So, anytime you're earning money, make sure you save. So, the first thing that you need to do, how to save money, more so if you are earning low income. Point number one on how to save money is by creating a budget. You need to create a budget on what you will be buying, on what you want to purchase on your daily life. Let's say you're earning 50,000, create a budget that will help you fit in the 50,000 and remain with something to save. People do say that if you want to save, don't save the remaining amount, but set aside a certain percentage that you'll be saving. Whether it's 200 per day, whether it's 100 per day, or even per week, just save. No amount is little when it comes to saving. So let's say you're earning a tangible amount of money. Once you get the income, take part of the amount and put in the saving account. Then you can plan with the rest of the money. You can always be guided by doing a budget. A budget will cater across what you need, your monthly expenses. For example, a budget can entail things that you need to run your house with, daily food, and some things of the sort. So make sure you write a very good budget for yourself, a reliable budget, a budget that you can maintain, and a budget that you can afford. Or you can reduce the budget into something that you can manage so that the amount that will have been spent so much is put into your savings. So make sure you save anytime you earn money. Don't wait to spend, then save the rest. That way, it will never work. Point number two, lower your house expenses. Lower your house expenses. You're mainly working for your house expenses. You're working for things like rent, water, electricity, and food. So those are the things that you spend on mostly. So how will you lower your house expenses? You can move into a smaller house. Maybe let's say you're living in a 4-bedroom house. You can consider going into a 3-bedroom house and squeezing yourself. Maybe you don't need the 4-bedroom house, but you just want it for luxury. So all you have to do is to reduce the luxury and move into a smaller house. Save that money and build your own house. Okay? One thing that people do say that once you cut the cost, for example, if you're paying a house rent of 50,000, once you cut the cost into 40,000, they always say that now you want to be getting that 10,000. You don't know where the 10,000 goes. What you can do, you can just put the rent money in a way that if you're paying 50 and you've decided to move into a house of 40,000, try and take the 10,000 into your saving account. So you can lower your house expenses by moving into a smaller house and just maintaining it for a meantime. Because once you save and maybe invest into bigger things, you'll always afford everything you want in life. It's all about squeezing yourself at the moment to enjoy the life in future. Even if it's not you that is going to enjoy that life, your kids, your parents, your relatives can enjoy that life. So it's all about making the small sacrifices now to make you get something bigger in future. So consider lowering your house expenses. Maybe if you can get a 2-bedroom house, that is a 2-bedroom house that you can get at 40,000 or 30. But again, there is another 2-bedroom house that you get at 20,000. They're both 2-bedroom, but maybe you consider the bigger one because of luxury, while you can also fit in the smaller one. So you can choose this other 2-bedroom for 20,000 and then save the money as you invest on other things. Once you get that financial stability, you can always afford anything that you want. Point number 3 is spend less on food. We all know that food is a basic need. But again, food being a basic need, you can just manage. You must eat for you to survive, that's the truth, but you can manage. So, if maybe you have been buying food expensively, maybe in the restaurant or anywhere that is expensive, you can consider cutting the cost down and buying maybe in kibandaski and just changing your lifestyle. Food, the things that goes with food, e.g. groceries. Maybe kwa kibanda nyanya moja unauziwa 10 bob, but the same nyanya, if you go to Marikiti, you're going to get maybe 2 nyanyas at 10 bob. So you can consider going for bulk buying. When you go for bulk buying, if you go to somewhere like Marikiti, utapata kitungu in wholesale price, utapata nyanya in wholesale price, and they're so affordable. So you can be doing this monthly. You just go and buy what you need monthly. It's cheaper than buying every now and then. You spend on groceries every now and then, you spend on onions. It's damn expensive that way. So consider reducing the cost. Another thing about lowering the less on food, you can cut down on snacks. It's not a must to have snacks in your houses. Things like soda are so unnecessary. Things like juice, things like cakes, like they're not basic needs. You can just consider eating. I'm not saying they're not healthy food, but you can consider just eating the main meal. That is tea. If you're taking tea, then you take lunch. You can cut on expensive snacks. Then take the remaining money into your savings. Saving is a key point in your life. As you grow older, you will realize that you need this money more than spending it. As you grow, you come to realize that, I really need to save on buying a house and renting. So start by doing that right now as you start your new journey. Cut on the things that you don't need and then invest on the things that you need. Point number 4, find ways of lowering your bills. We pay lots of bills. We have lots of bills to pay. We have house rent, we have electricity, we have water bills. So how can you lower these bills? Things like electricity. If you're not using an electricity and you're in the house, let's say at night, and you have lightened everywhere, jikoni iko na taa, bedroom yako iko na taa, wewe uko sitting room, unatumia TV. Mbona ulighten bedroom na ulighten jikoni na ulighten bafu na you're just in the sitting room? Cut down on the cost. Zima stima za bedroom, zima stima jikoni. Ukiingia huko akisha fanya kitu unataka, ukimaliza zima, enda sitting room, watch your TV. Once you're done with the TV, zima na uzime socket so that the electricity bill can reduce. That's how it's done. But if you're just leaving everything open, you don't need that electricity, but it's just there, lighting 24/7, it's gonna hike your bills. Things like water bills. Get a storage can. You can store this water, so you don't have to be opening the tap every now and then. Store this water. After storing, you can use the stored water. Once it's finished, unafetch tu maji mara moja kwa hizo makans. It will reduce your water bills. And by reducing those bills, you're going to save the money that you would have spent on them. It can reduce your bills by at least some amount. Then things like Wi-Fi. If you're using Wi-Fi in the house, don't go for that faster Wi-Fi yenye ni more expensive just because it's faster. You can take a slow one, meaning that hata kama iko slow, it's still offering the services na iko affordable. Than going for a higher Wi-Fi, iko very expensive but still hizi services ungepata na yenye na offer a smaller, a bit slower but doing the job. So lower your expenses even on things to do with Wi-Fi. Another thing, you're not in the house the whole day. I'm assuming that, or even if you are, I've given you option B. You're not in the house of the whole day. Why are you paying a monthly money of maybe 3,000 per month for Wi-Fi? If you're not using the Wi-Fi, then no need having it. Just lower on the things that you spend. I know everybody wants to have a comfortable life, but again, you have to save. I insist that you have to save. Whichever the amount you're earning, just try saving small amount. Cutting your expenses. I've talked about cutting your expenses. You don't have to spend money on the things that you don't need. Only buy what you need and what is basic. There are basic needs and then there is other needs that are not necessary. Make sure you spend where it's basic for now. With the time after getting this money, you can spend anywhere you want, but as you save. For now, spend only where it's needed. Spend on food, spend on maybe electricity, spend on water, just the basic needs, clothing, those are a must. But don't spend on clothing, e.g. trend tu ikitoka ndio umerukia trend ndio nimeona nguo mpya I want it, Just spend on the things you can afford right now, the things that are so necessary for you to have. Jinyime. It's all about kujinyima at this point, so that with time you get to enjoy your life peacefully. This will also help you in saving your retirement benefits. You don't have to wait on the government to be giving you a little money every month. When you start saving now, your retirement benefits, you won't even need your kids to be taking care of you when you retire, because you will have saved enough. So that's why I'm insisting on saving. It will even help you when you get old. You have to understand that you can't afford everything you want, but you can save to afford them later. Waiting for deals on things that you need. Let's say you're planning on buying a fridge this month, or even television or those electronics. You don't have to buy them immediately you get money. You can wait when they are on offer, you buy. But again, that is this caliber of people whereby when things are on offer, wameenda kufanya shopping ya kitu ingine, but because this thing is on offer, they want to buy it and add to the shopping things that they didn't budget for. That's called impulse buying, and you should avoid that. Just budget yourself na vitu zenye umebudgetia ndio uende buy. But let's say you want things like electronics, you can wait for a time where there is offer in a certain place, and then go for them once and for all. This will help you save lots of money. Maybe if the electronic was going for 100k, when they're on offer, maybe they're 70k. Imagine saving that 30,000. So you can wait for the deals when they're on offer to help you save money on it. You should get a side job. Maybe the job you have, yes, is paying you, but it's so low that you can't afford anything. Maybe you're just using it for rent and surviving. Get a side job. With this side job, it's going to help you manage your funds. So with this side job, you can use the money for the side job as savings, or you can use the money for the side job as your daily expenses, and then the money that you earn monthly or weekly, you can save it. So you need to get yourself a side job. There's so many side jobs that you can do online, e.g. YouTube. So get yourself a side job and stick to it. So as you work, you also have something that is going on. Challenge yourself not to spend. I know spending can be so tempting. More so when you see something very nice. Mostly with ladies love themselves so much, and they will buy anything that they see in the market. So spending can be so challenging at times, but you have to challenge yourself and tell yourself, I'm working towards a bigger goal, and I need to save towards that goal. That will really help you to save. Just tell yourself, yes, I've seen it, it's beautiful, it's nice, but I don't need it right now. I can afford it later in life, maybe if it will still be available. Just challenge yourself into being disciplined with money. With me, I really like accountability. Any coin that I spend, I must know, how is it worth it? Is it going to add something into my life, or, So challenge yourself not to spend any money, or not to spend on unnecessary things at the moment as you're trying to save. Once you have saved, don't touch your savings. Our brains works in a way that even if you're feeling broke but you have savings, it will always tell you that, sukona savings. Like, we'll always have that mentality at your back that, I'm not broke, I have savings somewhere. Learn to forget about the money. That don't count it as part of your money. It's your savings, okay? So, fight that brain that tells you that, niko na savings. You're going somewhere, but unajua ukikwama, bado uko na savings, unaweza shika anytime. No, train yourself in a way that you forget those savings. Maybe you're working towards another goal, and just try. Ye mambo ya niko na savings. Umeenda kwa hoteli kukula, but bill inaenda kwa kukulemea. Your mind is just like, don't worry, you got savings. Don't worry, you got savings. I know fighting it is so hard. Fighting that spirit is so hard. Anytime you're calculating your money, you're always calculating your savings. It can be so challenging, but make sure you don't touch that money that you're saving before the time is due. Make sure you don't touch that money that you're saving before the time is due. Story na niko na savings, toa kwa mdomo. Another point, the last one, You have to understand that you can't afford it all. You have to understand that you can't afford it all. Hakuna venye you're going into savings and you still want to live the way you used to live kitambo. If you are somebody who used to be a party animal, every Friday sherehe ni bada, every Friday uko loft. If you are a party animal, if you're somebody who likes partying so much and you're getting into saving, just make sure that you know into your mind that you can't afford it all. You can't afford savings and also living the life you used to live before. Kila Friday ndio umeshikilia mtu meza. Hapana. With savings, it needs lots of sacrifice. Maybe you can do that once in a while, but I'd advise, if you can just cancel it out for the moment, cancel it out. Wachane na mapati kwanza, you save money. Hizo mapati utaenda baadaye. I know time is an enemy, but either way, consider saving first and reducing expenses kama hizo za kupati, hizo ni unnecessary. Visit people who are intellectual in a way that they help you develop your mind, not help you spend your money. They help you gain more money, not help you waste the money you have already gained. Unless ni zile deals zenye mnaenda kuingia kwa deal yenye inaleta do, it's okay to meet anywhere. But until then, kama ni deals za maybe deals za kutafuta wababa, wamama, like haileti pesa, don't spend your money on such things. So you have to tell yourself that I'm gonna do this and I have to change my lifestyle in order for me to save. Okay? So those are the 10 ways of saving money. And please, let's do this challenge. We're getting into 2024. Maybe 2023 was a bit hard for you. You didn't save anything. But in 2024, consider trying out these ways. It's never late. Just start now. Hiyo kitu nafikiria is the right thing to do as long as it's adding money into your life. It's the right thing to do. So let's just start it now. Let's start saving now because we have to save and we have to make it in life. Ndio hata tununue magari hata tukienda wapi. We have a fleet of vehicles from our savings. Like, you just know that I used this money, I saved it, and here it is. It has given me something bigger out of it. Okay? So guys, that's it about today. Thank you for watching and thanks for sticking around. Remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, please. And like this video. Like this video. Share with your friends. And we'll be doing more content on this. Thank you for watching and bye. Let's meet in our next video. Adios.